I had a client, him and his girlfriend, they wanted to buy a home. They wanted to buy it for about 1.3 to 1.5, and essentially they didn't have the borrowing for that. Great deposit, they just didn't have enough borrowing. So he was a little bit disheartened. He really wanted that property, but he had about 150 in cash. And I said no, we couldn't do that purchase. But it didn't mean he couldn't buy anything. So it was more a conversation of, let's steer away from the owner-occupier and let's look at the investment side. He was a bit cautious, so he did end up buying something for about 450 in WA. And after 6 months, the process was pretty smooth for him, so he wanted to get a valuation on it. Went up 100K in 6 months. He really saw the power of investing. Long story short, he essentially took some equity out of that, used it alongside cash to buy a second property, and within 10 months he had 2 properties of about 950 in value. A year passed, we did some more valuation on the property and we did a refinance and cash out, and the properties were worth about 1.32. So he could have left all that money and his cash would have rotted in his bank account, but he's used it to build value and wealth. So now, where does he go from here? He has borrowing and equity to go for a third, or he can cash out on both properties and then buy his dream home. The generation before us bought a home and then an investment property. This generation, it seems, it's the opposite.